This video is about basic 3ds Max render and material texture editing. Let's begin with plane, box, rectangle, and cylinder. Before applying textures to this object, we need to adjust some. Before proceeding further, we need to adjust some render setup. Renderer to scale and render, and next one is renderings, environment, exposure control to automatic exposure control. Now we can add texture. So just simply press this material editor will open. We are applying grass texture to this sphere. First one, just need to select this sphere and go to physical material, then standard, then go to diffuse and go to bitmap. Grass. By simply drag and drop, this material can be applied to this plane. Grass texture is applied to the plane. To see this, we can go to materials and realistic materials with maps. Next material is we are going to apply is brick. Same for material editor, we simply need to press M, then material editor will open. We are going to select this sphere and we are going physical materials, then standard, and again diffuse, bitmaps, brick pattern. Okay. So there is one more texture we can add is cloud. So we are selecting next sphere. Then we are going to physical material standard. Then again diffuse, bitmap, cloud. Okay. So by simply dragging, we can apply these textures. We can rename this. We can rename this space as one is bricks. Next one is cloud. One more we are creating texture is simply color. So same process. Next sphere, material, standard. For this one, we are selecting only color. Light cyan color will be okay. We are also renaming this one as well. We can render this one. These are basic renders. So to make it more effective, we can adjust some settings. First, we are going to add light. First, we are going to add one light for this render. Now one light is added, that is daylight, but it is not moving, so we can make it move by going to modify, then position to manual. So that this can be adjusted. Okay. So color of this light is too intense. So we can reduce this one to little lower value. So by selecting this light, we are going to some basic parameters multiplier multiply to zero point 0.1. So this uh, intensity of the light is little lower. So we can render this one more time. Okay. So this is like rendering with light. So again, we need to adjust some basic render setups. So for that, we are adding one background sky. We are going to rendering environments, background, again bitmap and sky. Okay. When we render this one, we can see sky in the background. Again, we need to adjust some settings. We can increase its plane by modifying its width. 300. We can adjust some other basic channels as well. Big pattern. We are going same material editor and adjusting tiles for this one and, and for tiles as well. Okay. Now we are adding one another light. Omni. Again, we are going to modify and reducing its intensity to 0.25. You can check one more time. Again, we can change the direction of the shadows in other direction where we if you want to change. For that, we need to change this light in the other direction. Yes, we can see the light is coming in the opposite direction and shadow is going in the other direction. So there is another option to render. We can add camera and render in a particular view. To do that, we need to add one camera over. For that, I'm going to use physical. And perspective view to camera view. we can render this one. There are some settings for render setting. Go to render setup, view, area to render, go to crop. So this window will open. This much area will be rendered. We can save this one as an image by save image, and image type to JPG, save. If we render full view, so we need to go to area to render view, so that whole area will be rendered, and output size to HDTV. Output set output size can be any size, so we can select from this list. So right now I'm using HDTV. It will give little bit good quality and render and save this as image and file format to JPG. Save. I hope that this video is helpful for basic material texture and basic render setup. Thank you.